Hello, this is Skywarp's Hangar, and today we have SH Figuarts Luke Skywalker from A New Hope, or Farmer Luke as he's being called. This is part of the Bandai line. He comes in a box. Very similar to the boxes from the rest of the Figuarts line. You see the top, and at the side you get a picture of Luke. And then at the bottom you get some Japanese writing, and on the back you get some artwork. He comes with a bunch of accessories. He comes with extra hands, as you can see here. Yeah, those are hands. He comes with lightsaber holding hands, so that's pretty nifty. And they're pretty easy to change out. You just take that off. You just take that off. Take that right off. Do you see this here? You just take it right off. Oh, doesn't that stink? Now, just in case you can't see that clearly, let me zoom in for you. See that little ring? See that little line going across there? That is a break. And that's how it came to me. Brand new figure right out of the package, right? That stinks. So, I won't be changing that hand out very often, right? But typically, the way it should work is you just simply take it off. But this hand is not going to do that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put we're just going to put this right back in there. Hopefully go back in there. Might need some needle nose pliers to do this. The bad news is I have contacted Nippon Yasan, where this was purchased from. They shipped it here, and all I want is, I don't know, I just want a replacement, but they want me to ship it back. They contacted Tamashii Nations, and Tamashii Nations, I guess if I ship this back to them at my cost, then they will ship me back a figure, maybe, probably at my cost. So that stinks. Which kind of made me lose a taste for this line. And this is difficult to get back in. Probably because I'm on camera. I've done this before. When it came out of the package. There we go. So that hand won't be changing out, right? We're just going to put that right back on there and call that a day. Oof. Yeah, so that stinks. Just to let you know. That is a nightmare. But the other one seems to be in okay condition. But typically, you just take this off and you put the other hand on. And that's the way it's supposed to work. Right? Yeah. So, the other hand works. This one's not going to change out. So that's something you're definitely going to watch out for on the Figuarts from Star Wars. I haven't heard of any others having this problem. On to his accessories where we were. He does come with a lightsaber handle that clips right there onto his belt. And that is very nicely detailed, as you can see. It looks like the sword he got from old Ben. And he also comes with the blade, which you just peg in there. Which that's pretty nifty. You put that box up. He also comes with the little trainer piece that he had on the Millennium Falcon when they were flying through space. Now this piece has a little area with a notch in it, and you just kind of slide that onto the lightsaber, and it'll shoot at the lightsaber, which that's pretty cool. There is a hole for a peg on this thing, so I guess if you wanted to, you can use one of the little figure stand type things to peg into there that they sell. But yeah, you have the lightsaber, and that just goes into his hand right there. Yeah, so there's that. Then you have the mask, the helmet with the blast shield. How am I supposed to see with the blast shield down? And that's has some nice paint apps in it, as you can see. So it's really nice. Now the front of this, oh, he also comes with an extra face, derpy looking smiling face, which they did good on the paint apps and details. Really nice face sculpt on that. And I don't think I'd be putting that on him. So what you do is this just pegs off. There's a peg there, and they just come off. You take these two pegs and you peg them in right there. And then you can take this blast shield and put it back on, so now he has a chin. And you take him. Hope. Yep. There. Now you have him with the blast shield on, which that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a pretty neat accessory. I will say that. That's actually really cool. But yeah. Now, as far as the figure himself, he measures 5 inches and 3/4. So if you're wondering how he'll scale with everybody else, there you go. Of course, he has some good articulation, as most figure arts do. He can look up a little bit. He can look down. He can look to the side there. He can look to the side there. He can do the chicken dance. Tilt his head to the side. Do all types of poses with that. His arm moves up that high. And then you get another joint in that shoulder, which is pretty cool. You can swivel it out. Yeah, lots of stuff going on in that shoulder. So that's pretty neat. At the elbow, it goes up about that far. And that seems to be one point of articulation in the elbow, which is different. I'm not used to that in the figure arts. Usually they have two. You do get a swivel at the wrist, and I'm being very careful with this wrist because of the obvious elephant in the room that just happened, which I'm not very pleased with, by the way. For the waist, you do get a waist swivel, and you do get an ab crunch there of sorts. He doesn't have the 2 points of articulation there, which is which typically does come with the figure arts. But at the thigh, he can go up about that far, and he doesn't go back too far, but his legs spread about that far. You get a little bit of a swivel at the thigh, but not much. And at the knee goes up a little bit more than a 90. At the foot, you do get a swivel, you get a tilt at the ankle, and well, you get a rocker joint and you get a tilt. So you can get some pretty cool positions with him. And you also get toe articulation. Yay! So yeah, pretty cool Farmer Luke. I think he looks a lot better than the Black Series, which I totally skipped on. I didn't bother getting that because, well, he was coming out, and I really like the Figuarts head sculpts. I think they're excellent looking. I think they're beautiful head sculpts. So yeah, it's really unfortunate on that wrist. And from what I hear, this has become a big problem for the Figuarts line, namely for the Star Wars figures. And I really hope they do correct that, because that sucks. That really sucks. I actually pulled him out brand spanking new, and as soon as I went to change out his hand so he'd have this palm, that was broken. It was literally broken out of package, which that is terrible. And I do hope that everyone out there has better luck than I had on this figure, because that stinks. It'd be nice if I could just replace that wrist joint and call it a day, but I think that might be tough. But nonetheless, otherwise the figure, it's an absolutely beautiful figure with beautiful head sculpt. Let me zoom in on this for you so you get a close-up. Yeah, really good job on the head sculpt there. They got some what looks like dirt on the chest there. Same thing on the knees, the pants. Got a good wash going. Same thing with the boots. Great on the belt. These new joints, they remind me more of Figmas, which that's weird. And that's the same thing in the elbow. They have the rounded joints, kind of like the Figma figures that I have. So that's different, definitely different from what I'm used to in Figuarts figures. But yeah, that is our review, and if you like our review, please click like, and please subscribe to our page. This is Skywarps Hanger, to see more reviews from us. Thank you.